So, without further ado, this is the Witch Queen.
Oh, it's the CGI trailer.
Truth is a funny thing. Does it live in the world or in the mind? Is it constant or can it be bent? Who decides what is true? In this universe of light and dark, there is no
What?
greater power. Tell me, little lights. What is your truth now?
She looks so cool, dude. What are their ghosts? What? What? Guardian Hive. How? They all got go. Oh, what the? What?
Oh my god, James. Savathun is serious. I think she's the most dangerous villain we've faced.
Oh my
yet.
god, James.
7 years we've been building up to this
Oh my god,
moment.
look at that.
She is finally stepping into the spotlight and showing us who she really is.
That's my new wallpaper.
What we know about light and darkness is proving to be way more complex than what we previously thought. There are so many lies, truths, and revelations that we're going to get to in The Witch Queen and the year leading up to it. I mean, we're paying off these narrative threads that go all the way back to Destiny's origins, and we're supporting it with the best content that Destiny has to offer.
Definitely. And we've got a lot of awesome content to show today. Let's start with the most mysterious destination yet.
Savathun's throne world. This is an
Ooh.
uncharted wonderland of secrets and
God
lies.
damn.
It's this place that she's created in her own image, this surreal and majestic light-blessed world. She has this castle
Whoa,
that she
whoa, whoa,
rules
whoa.
from. This uncharted
Look at all those tomb ships down there. Holy shit.
wonderland of secrets and lies.
I missed the live
This
stream
place
because
that
I
she's
slept in
created
like a
her own
fucking
image,
idiot.
this surreal and majestic
I'm talking
light-blessed
about
world.
this for about
She
a
has this
fucking
castle
month.
that she rules from. It overlooks
I
this
fucking
dark,
overslept like a
swampy underbelly
dumbass.
with this lone pyramid ship out there. It's the future world
Oh, wow.
she wanted to create, built atop the darkness that she left behind.
And throne worlds, they're a deep part of Destiny lore. Powerful entities create these pocket universes, and when we're there, we have to play by their rules.
But now, our own light powers are being used against us. I mean, she has this whole army of Hive that she's ascended to the light and brought along with her. These are the Hive Guardians, and they are the backbone of her new army.
We've talked a lot. Let's show a little. Let's take the first ever look at the Witch Queen gameplay.
Okay. World premiere.
Savathun, the Witch Queen. Hive god of cunning and lies. After the death of her brother Oryx, Savathun went into hiding. Not out of fear, of course, but out of strategy. In her greatest trick yet, stealing our most sacred resource. The one thing we thought she could never touch. The light.
Oh no, blade barrage. Oh, new archetype? Oh, it's like a lance or something. Oh, I guess that's how you kill him. Fuck yeah.
I cannot wait just to reach out and just
God.
crush a hive ghost in my hand.
It just needs to come out right now.
We've been defined by the light.
At least it's coming out in February and
This is
not
uncharted territory
March.
for us. I mean, we're in strange new places. Like the throne world, it's haunting, but it's gorgeous.
It's beautiful. There's a lot to love. There's a few things we saw in the trailer that we haven't talked about yet.
Savathun and her Lucent Brood. This is the biggest threat Guardians have faced yet, so we need to find new weapons to match their power. The Glaive. I love this.
glaive.
It's brutal and elegant. It's this new energy weapon with melee abilities, mid-range projectiles, and defensive capabilities. It's our first ever first-person melee weapon, and it is such an awesome
Oh, I
tool for
didn't even notice
battle.
it's first person.
The Glaive feels so good. Just jump in and unleash these brutal melee combos and transition right to an energy blast. It's really powerful and has a lot of utility.
So, we've told you about what the Glaive can do. Now let's talk about how you're gonna get your hands on one. These weapons don't come out of chests at the end of missions, and you're not gonna find one roaming around the throne world. Your first Glaive is not going to be found. It's going to be built.
Yes, weapon
Oh.
crafting is coming to Destiny 2.
Okay.
Now, chasing weapons has been an integral part
Something
of Destiny 2's
fucking
game since the
new
beginning.
for once.
And over the years, we've added more deterministic paths to get the roles that you want on guns. Think things like Umbral Engrams and the Raid
Yeah,
Chest.
those take way too fucking long.
Unlocks the freedom to choose all that and more.
It's old by
It
now.
gives us ultimate control over the guns. Now, this is a combat-focused crafting and progression system. That means the more you use these weapons, the more objectives you complete with them, the more you'll level them up,
Oh,
and
holy
the more
crap.
powerful they grow over time. And at launch, here's the awesome thing. You'll be able to craft all Throne World weapons, new raid weapons, and the seasonal weapons. There's just a ton of stuff to do in this system. Throne World weapons, how they grow over time. And at launch, here's the awesome thing. You'll be able to craft all Throne World weapons, new raid weapons, and the seasonal weapons. The more you level them up, and the more powerful they grow over time. And at launch, here's the awesome thing. You'll be able to craft all Throne World weapons, new raid weapons, and the seasonal weapons.
Raid weapons? What do you mean?
There's just a ton of stuff to do in this system, and the Witch Queen is just the beginning of weapon crafting. We have plans to add more craftable weapons, both legacy and new, throughout the year.
We've seen and we've talked about a lot of really cool
Wait, what do they
features,
mean?
but let's get right into the meat of it. Let's talk about the Witch Queen campaign.
Okay.
I love campaigns. They've always been a cornerstone of the Destiny experience.
too.
They're rich, deep stories interwoven with big combat sequences and memorable characters. They take us to remote worlds in our ever-changing universe. And so we're putting extra care into the campaign for the Witch Queen. We want you to feel those goosebumps
Fucking better.
when you step onto the throne world for the first time and come face to face with Hive Guardians.
And every one of the missions has its own unique fantasy. Like, what does it feel like to storm a castle or just go straight into the depths of hell?
If you like games with standalone campaigns like Doom, Titanfall 2, God of War, and Halo, then the Witch Queen is for you. So, in addition to our classic normal mode, Legendary is our tougher, aspirational version of the campaign, where the enemies hit harder and respawning is heavily restricted. So every battle is a gut punch, every boss is a worthy adversary. It's gonna hurt. You might tap out, but if you persist and you get to the end, your time will be well rewarded.
Whether you want to play solo or with a fire team, the difficulty will scale based on how many people you bring. Before we go, one last trip down memory lane. I remember camping out the Predator for Destiny 1 because I just had to have the Ghost. To me, it was like the symbol of Destiny. And if you care about that stuff like me, you're going to want to get your hands on the Collector's Edition because you're going to get a Hive buddy to go up on the
Ooh,
shop.
collector's edition. I fucking pre-ordered Destiny 1 in 2013. and I was like 12 when it came out. So I didn't know what I was doing, right? And I was like, man, I don't know how to play this game. This game's ass. And I waited till 2016 when all the DLC came out. Actually, I waited until Destiny 2. I missed everything. I fucking missed everything because I was a dumbass kid and didn't know how to play Destiny.
Wow, that was so cool.
Oh,
I'm
man.
so excited for this one. And that's not even everything that's in there, too.
I know. Those are the hero items, and they're, I think, one of the best ones that we've ever done. Collector's editions have always been like this really.
Was this not a
perfect
fucking
jumping point
lunchbox
to
like Beyond
enter
Light was?
the world
Fucking idiots.
build and actually lifting like in-world objects and putting them in players' hands is it's just a good feeling.
We don't just put random items. Everything in there means something.
No,
It
you
helps push the narrative.
This dude says we don't put random items in there. What was last year's collector's edition? It was a fucking lunchbox.
And there might be some puzzles to unlock in there as well.
So at this point, you can see Savathun has been one of our greatest threats, operating behind the scenes for years.
You may have heard of her brother, the Taken King, but Savathun
Maybe,
is
I
the
don't
most
know.
dangerous being we've ever faced. She's cunning, elusive, she works in the shadows, so in a way, Savathun is new to all of us.
Exactly, and now it's time to finally see this legend reveal herself and change the Destiny universe forever.
But when we talk about the overarching story of Destiny, we don't just mean the plot lines or characters that feature release to release.
Narrative is a guiding force in Destiny, and we're calling on its rich history of world building, bringing that to the forefront and growing it in a bold new direction. So when you join the game today, you'll experience an immediate call to action alongside millions of your fellow Guardians.
During this past year, we watched the results of your actions play out across Destiny's seasonal releases. You've redeemed old foes, brought former enemies to the bargaining table, learned that there's always more than one side to every story, and built alliances no one ever thought possible.
And on the largest scale, you'll experience a vast, living, interconnected world of stories that's striving to a greater end.
We need you, Guardian.
You'll experience this alongside a massive community of Guardians, release after release, together. This is our universe's cosmic purpose. This 10-year journey we've been on since Destiny 1 is drawing to
God,
its
10
dramatic
years.
conclusion. The Light and Darkness saga will end. But make no mistake, Destiny 2 will not. We're building not so much to an ending, but more to this transformative moment for Destiny 2's future.
Last year, we announced The Witch Queen and the following expansion, Lightfall.
And now we're excited
No,
to
they're not.
announce the release after Lightfall.
No.
The final chapter in the Light and Darkness saga, Destiny 2, the final shape. It's going to be one wild, continuous ride.
Yes.
No, it's not a bad name. It's just me and a friend of mine were talking about, oh my god, the triangles are coming in the fucking Traveler's a Circle. Dude, the squares are coming.
And that ride starts with Season of the Lost. Not only is it the prologue to The Witch Queen, it's your first opportunity to interact with
I'm excited.
Savathun. But rather than spoil it for you, why don't we take a look?
Oh, that's right.
If we are to survive the coming storm, the tower and the dreaming city must
Final
stand
shape.
united.
I'm excited though, it's fun. That might be a working, I'm sure it's not a working title, never mind.
A ring of spears pointing inward from the edges of our system. The Witch Queen is no less dangerous now than she has ever been. We must uncover whatever secrets she knows with the time that we have. Relight the pathways of the Ascendant Plane.
Well, how are they going to continue the story after Lightfall? The Savathun's might be gone, I don't know.
There is a malevolent force
They'll figure it out. They're fucking geniuses when it comes to the story. Oh, I'm not the biggest fan of choice rifles. It's alright.
Your knack for violence is needed.
Oh, that's, oh, crossplay. Forget about crossplay. Thank God.
Perhaps with them, I can save us all.
Oh, I thought that was the 9. But never mind. Yeah, it's gonna be a long ass fucking season.
Seasons have gone through massive transformations since Shadow.
This better be a
We're
fucking good
dedicated
one.
To creating an evolving, interconnected world that puts your Guardian at the center of the action. We're reaching the end of one journey and the beginning of another.
The days of Destiny's biggest story moments happening in lore pages is long gone. I mean, Mara's return has been hinted at forever, and now it's happening in a season.
Oh, we're going back to Mars?
One of the changes
Whoa, whoa,
I
whoa.
most story moments happening in lore pages is long gone. I mean, Mara's return has been hinted
Oh,
at
Mara, my
forever,
bad.
and now it's happening in a season.
I thought they said Mars.
One of the changes I'm most excited about are the updates to the light subclasses every season in Year 5 of Destiny 2. We're adding aspects and fragments similar to Stasis. We'll be starting with the Void subclass update that goes live alongside the Witch Queen.
Oh, fragments
The
for...
Witch Queen
Okay.
is only the beginning of what's to come, and Season of the Lost is the prologue to that story. It starts off with Marasov's return to the Dreaming City, and with her return, all the awoken technology comes alive.
But the Hive God of War, Xivu Arath, has reemerged and has Guardians and Mara in her sights.
Didn't we kill Xivu Arath? Wasn't that the whole point of the couple seasons ago?
Guardians must forge a path through the Ascendant Plane to save Mars' lost coven of witches
Or no, we killed the Hive to celebrate. Never mind. I lied.
before Xivu Arath can reach them. And to aid you in this task, you'll have the Wayfinder's Compass.
The time is at hand. The beacon is shining.
Oh, what is this fucking Star Wars The Last Jedi?
Ancient
Oh, Wayfinder, or
artifact
Rise Skywalker.
that gives the wielder the
Fucking
power
Wayfinder.
to uncover pathways, secrets, and treasures within the Ascendant Plane.
There's a plethora of new weapons coming, including a suite of legendary stasis guns that will stop your enemies cold.
Legendary stasis guns. They just want this game to die.
The armor makes you feel like you're a member of Queen Mars.
I mean, it's cool for PvE, but PvP's just gone. You can't bring it back now.
Court.
And no season is complete without new exotics, and Season of Lost features one once intended for Uldren.
What?
Let's take a moment to talk about Trials. So Trials of Osiris is the endgame aspirational PvP activity and more popular than ever. Two of the biggest asks from our community have been adding anti-cheat and adding matchmaking.
Anti-cheat, god damn.
We've partnered with BattleEye to soft launch the anti-cheat software when Trials goes live on September 10th.
Isn't BattleEye trash?
Also, you'll be able to matchmake with groups
It's
of
better
players
than
on
nothing.
fire teams or solo queue by yourself. And we've remixed how rewards are distributed to give
Wait, you
all
solo queue
players
in
the opportunity to
Trials?
some of the best weapons
No.
and coolest armor in the game.
No, there's no way.
We're shifting away from winning matches as a primary way to earn loot,
That means I can actually play something I want to without having friends?
and instead, winning individual rounds and completing matches will allow you to earn some rewards. But Going Flawless hasn't changed. So if you want to flex those PvP skills, the Flawless Chest will still be the only place to earn Adept Trials weapons and unique cosmetics. All right, so the next chapter in Destiny begins right after this stream with Season of the Lost. Return to the Dreaming City with Marasov and learn the mystic art of wayfinding.
I'm so excited crossplay is going live today.
And today is your first opportunity to jump into Destiny with friends on any platform from all over the world, playing together.
Oh, is this the Halo shit they were talking about? Maybe. called it the Traveler. No, thank you. What is this? Destiny 3.
It's my first vlog. That's my first team.
Oh, I remember that shit in 2017, dude. That was a real nice touch. And then start making New Journey. I was like, oh, Bungie. You hear that guy's laugh.
As a company that prides itself on taking care of its employees and their significant others and their communities and those who are in need, it's pretty devastating as we look at the racism in America. And our intention is to do better and to leave the world in a better place. We want to be a part of that social change.
Oh, wasn't that the... Yeah, man.
Just stop with the games that we make, but we really utilize the successes that we've seen to be able to give back in an even greater capacity that spans beyond just the gaming industry.
Bungie Foundation, thank you.
Pressing button.
We're live! Destiny servers are live. This adventure has begun.
Yeah, baby. Where's the Destiny one? Oh, okay, yeah.
This game is going to single-handedly destroy my social life, and I can't wait.
Oh, me too. Oh, Scott, that guy's excited.
All right, Guardian. Time to kick him where it hurts.
There's our boy.
This is going to hurt. A lot.
Ooh. That was nice. I don't know if I can watch that cutscene again for a second.
This is great. Anyone want a hug? Hugs? No? No hugs.
How do you follow that? Wow, 30 years. And I remember when Halo first launched, and my friends and I completed the entire campaign in a single epic play session. And as the credits rolled, I knew that Bungie had transformed.
Yeah, and there's no co-op for Infinite, so that's great.
Yeah, it changed
And
how we
Forge
played
until a
games,
couple
too.
months later.
I
So
remember getting together with friends for Halo weekend LAN parties. We had
It's
so
whatever.
much fun. And 30 years of Bungie games is something special. It's something worth celebrating together. So we're going to have a party in Destiny 2.
Starting
Party.
this December, we are launching the Bungie 30th anniversary celebration.
I want to boogie down with Lucas
For all
Smith.
players, the 30th anniversary celebration will offer a new 6-player match-made activity, secrets to unravel, and rewards that commemorate our long and storied history together.
Okay.
And that's just the beginning. In addition to the free event, players can also purchase the Bungie 30th Anniversary Pack that includes a new treasure-themed 3-player dungeon set on the Cosmodrome within the fabled Loot Cave. Players will plunder its depths to discover an exciting new Thorn-inspired armor set and fan-favorite Destiny 1 weapons.
Holy shit. Bungie can actually make good armor besides the Rise of Iron armor?
Weapons like Izaluna and Thousand Yard Stare. It even has the Claymore sword from Myth.
Purchasing the pack unlocks a range of awesome Bungie-themed armor ornaments and cosmetics to collect, including ornament sets inspired by the Bungie 30th Anniversary Celebration and Marathon. But the dungeon holds one more secret. The crown jewel of its weaponry is a Destiny 1 classic. Gallahorn is making its long-awaited debut
Yeah.
in Destiny 2.
Oh, I didn't think they'd do it.
We're going to take its iconic
It's gonna be
status to the
broken.
next level. Galley has
If they tell me they're gonna change the exotic perks like what they did with Hawkmoon, people are gonna lose their mind. In a bad way.
been carefully updated for the Destiny 2
Speak of the devil.
sandbox.
So, this December, join your friends and collect exclusive rewards during the Bungie 30th Anniversary Celebration.
But the party isn't only happening in Destiny 2. We've partnered with Nerf Limited to create a
Nerf.
functional, dart-firing Gallowhorn. We'll have more on that soon.
Isn't there already
Here's a look at some of the incredible
one?
loot
No.
we've made over the years and a sneak peek of what's coming up.
Alright. That was just the
I can't believe
the
we're
toaster.
Celebrating Bungie's 30th anniversary.
I can't believe they did the toaster.
I mean, look, think of all the games and products that have come out over these years.
Yeah, starting Operation Desert Storm, Pathways into Darkness, Marathon, Myth, Oni, Halo, and Destiny. 7 years of Destiny. It's an amazing journey.
So excited, you know, we have a lot of really cool
Oh, that's
stuff
Celestial
coming
Nighthawk
out, and
statue.
A lot of other things.
Whoa,
in the
whoa,
works,
whoa,
of
whoa.
course. Excited.
I didn't see that Mithrax statue. Holy shit.
You know, we have a lot of really cool stuff coming up and a lot of other things in the works, of course, as always. But
Yeah.
I mean, what do we have? We have the Fallen Captain statue.
Fallen
which is
Captain, my bad.
Incredible.
And then we have the helmet, the Celestial Nighthawk
That thing is
helmet.
so cool.
Oh, yeah.
And my favorite, the arcade jump ship.
Yeah, I get goosebumps just thinking about that. You know, it really gives me that nostalgia from Destiny 1. And so
Get nostalgia from
it's
this
a great
music.
way that we're going to celebrate not only Bungie's 30-year heritage, but the 7-year heritage of Destiny.
Yeah.
And it definitely gives you the feels.
Boots. Oh, Bungie boots.
Thank you for being on this journey with us, whether it started this year or 30 years ago.
We've just started talking about the Witch Queen today. You've got our first peek at weapon crafting, our Definitively Destiny campaign, the Glaive, and a year full of updates to all our light-based subclasses. All of this and more is coming alongside Savathun's long-awaited arrival front and center to the Destiny universe. The Witch Queen marks an acceleration in our story heading towards the conclusion of the Light and Dark saga, and we're so excited for everyone to join us on this epic adventure in the Witch Queen, Lightfall, the Final Shape, and beyond.
And the Witch Queen is
God,
gonna kick
and
off
beyond.
another amazing year of Destiny with 4 great seasons packed with all of the narrative, events, and rewards that you've come to expect from us. But there's even more coming next year than just our new seasons. The deluxe edition of the Witch Queen will also include 2 brand new dungeons to be released in 2022. And we're also going to be remastering another classic Destiny 1 raid and releasing it free for all players.
This means going forward, starting this December with our 30th anniversary
There is no way it's anything but King's Fall.
event. There will be a new piece of raid or dungeon content in the game every 3 months. In 2022, we will also be adding legacy rotations for raids and dungeons, meaning every week there will be new ways to earn rewards in both the latest and greatest content and raids and dungeons from the past. If you love amazing in-game content, we want to prove that no other game offers more quality and more variety than Destiny 2.
We hope that you've enjoyed a look into the future of Destiny 2. Witch Queen pre-orders are available wherever you play Destiny. Crossplay is live on all devices, and Season of the Lost kicks off today. See you
Today.
again.
Truth is a funny thing. Who decides what is true? Tell me, little light. What is your truth now?
The Witch Queen is no less dangerous now than she has ever been. Prepare for what is inevitably to come.